Let go of what doesn't serve us anymore. Embrace what we have and make the most of it. Sometimes that can be very difficult. So one way of achieving that is by having cognitive behavior therapy, CBT for short. I'm Matilda from Good Health is Wealth TV. Please don't forget to subscribe, especially if this is your first time. Like, share, and leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you, all my supporters. I appreciate you, and you're welcome to join me today. On this platform, I don't talk about how to go on different diet regimes to lose weight. I talk about practical steps we can adopt in order to achieve good health. So what is CBT? According to the NHS, CBT is a talking therapy that people can use to manage their problems by changing the way they think and behave, by developing coping strategies that target current problems. The emphasis is on current, not past. In my previous video, I talked about not bringing the past issues to the present. So this is something we have to do if we want to move forward with our lives. In order to do that, there are 3 things we must recognize. 1, we have to acknowledge that there is a problem. 2, what is the problem? 3, what is the solution to the problem? The way we think about our current situation, for example, this lockdown because of this coronavirus can affect our behavior, which can impact the relationship we have with food. So if we are able to change our thinking from negative mindset to a positive one, we'll be able to behave in a different way that can help us to improve our health. CBT doesn't work for everyone. For me, I go back to the scriptures. That's where I can apply my CBT there. And I found out in Genesis chapter 1, verse 28, that I have been given the authority, power, and dominion over all created things. The animals, the fish, the birds. And in verse 29 of the same chapter, there is prescription of the foods that we should be eating. These are plant-based foods, like the grains, the fruits, the vegetables, the berries, all the natural products. But sometimes we let these thinking processes change things. And I found out that instead of me controlling these other foods that I shouldn't be eating, I let them to take over. And that's why I was having all these health issues, arthritis, inflammation, high levels of cholesterol, because food can be a very good servant, but a very nasty master. If you let food control you in any shape or form, it can become a weapon of mass destruction. So I had to make that change. Now I eat more plant-based foods and less of the animal-based ones. I'm not saying that eating fish or meat and all those things is bad, but we shouldn't be eating them on a daily basis. We can eat more plant-based foods that are alkaline to the body and less of animal-based ones that are acidic. And that's where I had my problems. And when I decided to change my diet and lifestyle by having a bespoke eating and exercise plan for myself, that's when I got my life back. And now I don't have the arthritis. I don't suffer from any inflammation. I don't have any pains in my body anymore. If we really want to make that change, we can. And I keep saying it every day, we can do it. If I can, anyone can. Now, this is an excerpt from my book, Diets Don't Work, Part 1, just to reinforce what I'm talking about. I had to put an end to the trauma that overwhelmed me and bring closure to a very difficult time in my life. Talking about the situation is a critical step towards healing, a situation I internalized for so long because I didn't want to let go, to the extent that it was causing pain and suffering that affected my health and well-being. Like every human being, I have the fundamental right to good health and sound mind. The critical voice within me was stronger, however, accusing me of not being resilient and letting go, which compounded to the guilt. I had the right to fulfillment rather than remain stuck in fear of criticism. There is a big difference between letting go of what no longer works and giving up because I couldn't be bothered. It took courage for me to arrive at that decision for the sake of my sanity and those I love, to let go of what no longer serves our happiness and let the unfulfilled dreams die in order to create new ones. We have to let go. Sometime we can't carry everything with us. Have you seen hoarders? How they hoard everything? The house is so full of items that they hardly find space to sit or even sleep. And that goes with emotional hoarding as well. Some of us will not want to let go. Emotional hoarding, and that has impact on their health. The brain, the mind is like a computer that records everything. Sometimes it is full and has no space anymore. So we have to delete those things. We can't carry everybody and everything with us. Sometime, at some stages in our lives, we have to let things go. We have to let people go because they don't serve that purpose anymore. When you get on a bus, everyone on that bus is going to a different destination. At each bus stop, people will get off and others will get on. That's how life is. We cannot take the people and things that we started with till the end. At some point, they have to get off and new ones come on. We do not have to hold on to ashes and expect to have beauty. If we want the beauty, we have to let go of the ashes. So it is time to let go of things that don't serve us anymore and embrace what we have and make the most of it, because good health is wealth. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.